I was supposed to be chocolate, but I'm vanilla. He told them that it would take up to a year for me to turn brown. They wanted kids and they have fertility issues, so they went to see a fertility specialist and they specifically requested that the sperm donation was by a black donor. When the nurse came in after I was born to tell my mom about my jaundice, mom mentioned that I was a mixed baby. I'll let you be the judge, but something was definitely a bit sus.
The doctor's response left them in total disbelief.
My mom and dad went back to the IVF doctor to question what was going on. He told them that it would take up to a year for me to turn brown. Around my first birthday, my mom called up the clinic to ask for more information about this, and they pulled up the information and said the donor was a redhead, 6'5". He simply said, "You should be thankful for what you have. Take me to court if you'd like, but this is what insurance is for." And the kicker is I've since found out information about my donor.
What she discovered next deeply unsettled her.
19 years, I decided to take an ancestry DNA kit. Nothing happened forever. Fast forward another 6 years, I get a DM on Instagram, which leads to 12 half-siblings. Not only did I get 12 half-siblings, but the donor's daughter was the one who reached out to me, so I got that information too. It took me a few months to reach out, but when I did, what we discovered was insane. And I shared with Kelsey that my whole situation was a mix-up. She said I wasn't the only one. Now, within this group of 12, there was 3 smaller groups. There was the donor's children, who he's conceived through marriage. They grew up in Alberta. Then there is a group from Alberta who were conceived via IVF from his donation in Alberta, which he was promised would not happen. Then there's a group of us who were conceived in Toronto. And out of us Torontonians, 3 of us were mixed up.
And that was just the beginning of the revelations yet to come.
Kelsey and I immediately called each other and we spoke on the phone for probably 3 hours. Not only did she fill me in about the other mix-ups, but we also realized that we'd been in the same place at the same time before. But back to the mix-ups. I have a Portuguese brother who's currently living in Australia, and his parents traveled to Toronto to receive their IVF treatment. It's my understanding that they specifically requested a Portuguese donor, and they were told they got one. Also a set of twins conceived in Toronto. I'm not going to say their ethnicity due to privacy reasons, but they weren't white. Both of their parents were the same ethnicity. They also thought they were fully the same ethnicity. They're pretty shocked when they matched with all of us. So that's 3 families that experience mix-ups.
But how has she managed feeling so visibly different from the rest of her family?
I continued living my life. Here's my siblings here. I have a few more. Here's a picture of my sister Grace and Yeshua, my youngest brother. And here's even a picture of me with my 2 cousins in Ghana. This was just super normal for me. This is my family. I love them. I had never questioned anything. Growing up, I was just told I was pink like mommy. My siblings were brown like daddy. You know, kind of like dogs, how you can have a white and a black dog in the same litter. When I was about 11 or 12, they did end up telling me. But I kind of let that all lay to rest.